Good morning, kids. It's Mr. AG again, and I just wanted to remind you that your work for today is what you started working on yesterday. I'd be very surprised if you were able to finish it yesterday, but it's in that Thursday folder here. It's this Module 2 Lesson 4 homework. It is a challenging assignment. And just to model a few more problems, I'm going to go ahead and start where we left off yesterday on number 4 here. So I'm going to just go ahead and jump right in, and you can watch how I'm thinking about this, watch the resources that I use, and think about it, of course, yourself as we're going through it. So number 4, don't forget you can use the text-to-speech reader here if you are struggling with the words in any way, and that might help take some of the burden off of you. Number 4, Nate finishes his homework at 4:47 p.m. after working on it for 38 minutes. What time did Nate start his homework? Okay, so remember those 3 parts of every problem I was talking about. In time problems, it's a start time, an end time, and the elapsed time, how much time passes. So they give us the finishing time, the start or the end time. They give us the elapsed time. We're looking for the start time. So if we have a 47-minute mark here, and we're going to go back in time 38 minutes to figure out how the time when he started his homework. So my equation is going to look like this: 47 minutes minus 38 minutes, and that's going to give me the minute in the 4 o'clock hour that he started in. Remember, we're working within the hour here, and it tells us that he's in the 4 o'clock hour, so we know that the time is going to be 4 something. So you could go ahead and do this problem. You could count up or down from 47 to 38 or 38 to 47 to find the difference between these numbers. You could use a number line strategy if you choose. You can use these tools here, the clock manipulative, the interactive clock manipulative. So we're starting at, I'll go ahead and model this, 4 and then 47, I believe was that start time. Let me just make sure. 4:47, yes, and we're going back in time 38 minutes. So I like to count by tens. So I'm at 47 now. 37 will be 10 minutes. 27 will be 20 minutes. And let's see, 17 will be 30 minutes, and I got to go back 8 more. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something doesn't seem right to me about that because I've cranked out the numbers in my head. 47 minus 38, it should take me to a 9. So I'm going to recheck my work here just to make sure. So I'm starting at 47. Okay, I think that's my mistake. I think I might have started at, so I'm going to go down 10 to 37. Then I'm going to go 10 more to 27. Then I'm going to go 10 more to 17. And that's 30 minutes. Now I've got to get those last 8 minutes. So I'm going to go 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. There we go. That makes more sense to me. 409. And the reason I knew that is because I had mentally already calculated these numbers or this subtraction problem and could tell that the number was 9 minutes. So it's really 09 because we're less than 10 over here. So the time that he started his homework would be 4:09 p.m. So it's a good idea to check yourself by using multiple strategies to solve each problem. Moving on, we've got in number 5, Andrea goes fishing at 9:03 a.m. Okay, that sounds like our start time. She fishes for 49 minutes. Okay, so that's the duration or the elapsed time. That's how much time passes. What time is Andrea done fishing? Okay, so now this one's a little bit tricky. I could I'm going to go ahead and start at 03, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add on 49 minutes because I've got my start time. If I add these minutes to my start time, I get my ending time. So I'm going to go 3 plus 40, not 30, 49, and that's going to give me my ending minutes. Another way to look at that is I could think about this as a 50. That might be very helpful. 50 is up 5 tens and then just back 1. So if I'm using this clock tool and I start at 9:03, 9:03, and I think of it in terms of going forward in time 50 minutes and then back 1 because 49 is only one number away from 50. I could count up by tens from 03. I've got 5 fingers up. Each finger stands for 10 minutes. So I'm going to go, that's 50 total minutes. I'm going to go to 9:13 is 10. 9:23 is 20. 9:33 is 30. 9:43 is 40. 9:53 is 50 whole minutes, but she only fished for 49 minutes, so I got to go back 1. And she ends up at 9:52. Another way to think about this is if I have 49, I can just count up 3 from 49, which gives me 52. And she is done fishing at 9. Uh-oh, I lost my text box here. She's done fishing at 9:52. So that's 2 more examples there. We've already done number 6 here, and we've got a couple of problems at the end. So this is the problem set for lesson 4, and I would like for you to be keeping track of the work by doing it as I do it in your workbook. Number 7, Sydney cleans her room for 45 minutes. Okay, this is the elapsed time. That's how much time passed. She starts at 11:13. Okay, so this is our beginning time. If we have the beginning time and the elapsed time, we can add the minutes to each other. So we can add 13 minutes to 45 minutes, and that'll give us the minutes for the ending time. What time does Sydney finish cleaning her room? So when as I'm thinking about these problems and reading through them, I'm trying to identify automatically, what are they giving me? Are they giving me start time, end time, or the time that's passed? And then once I identify what those things are, I can say, okay, this is what I need to do to solve the puzzle. This is what I need to do to find the missing part. And if the missing part is the ending time, you can add together the past time and the minutes for the start time, and that'll give you the ending time. So I'm going to start with 13 here. 13, and I'm going to add 45 to get my ending time. So I can go up 10, up 3 from 45 because that's what 13 is made of. Up 10, up 3. So 45 up 10 is 55. Up 3 more is 58. So mentally, I can solve it like that. I could use my number line tool and count the hash marks. This of course wouldn't be an answer because it's not in time form because it asks me what time. So I have to remember I'm in the 11 o'clock hour here, and I need to answer the question. She finishes. I'm using the words that they give me. Cleaning at 11:58 a.m. I could use my clock tool also and start at 11:13 just to show. 11, is it 11? Yeah, 11, what time does she start? 11:13. And I'm going up 45 minutes. So I'm going to go up 40 and then 5. So here we go, 13. 1 10 ahead is 23, 2 10s is 33, 3 10s is 43, 4 10s is 53, and then I have to go 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 45 whole minutes ahead of 11:13. is 11:58. And just to finish up, we'll go ahead and wrap this thing up. Um, Number 8, the third grade chorus performs a musical for the school. Okay, they don't give me any times, no start times, no finish times, no pass times, so they're just telling me the story, the situation. Next, they tell me that how much time has passed. The musical lasts 42 minutes. This is the elapsed time. It ends at 1:59, so this is the ending time. I'm looking for the start time, which means I have to go backwards in time. I'm going to take this 59 and I'm going to subtract 42. 59 is my ending time minus 42. I could count up from 42 to 59 or down from 59 to 42. I could use my clock tool. I could use my number line. I could stack them and use the standard algorithm. There are a number of ways that you can solve this problem. I will count up from 42 to 59. Up 10 from 42 is 52, and then so that's 10. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. I was counting on my fingers as I go, so that's 7 more. So that would be a total of 17 minutes. And so that's my start time. It's not 17, it's going to be 1:17 is when the musical started. So I was thinking through that pretty quickly, but I was showing you that if you can identify what they're asking you and you start getting into a rhythm about how to find the missing piece, then you can simplify the process. Um, the more times you practice it, the better you get at it. But it is challenging, and I made it look pretty easy probably. And I know that it is a very challenging problem. These are very challenging problems and a very challenging concept for 8 and 9-year-olds. So cut yourself some slack, do your best, have a great attitude. If you are struggling with it, don't be afraid to ask an adult. Don't be afraid to ask me when you see me again. But I wish you the best, and I know that you're going to be working hard, and I hope that you have a great weekend when this is all over with.